Hi, Lorraine. Hmm, good. I always see my hair in here. I'm always like, woo. Good. So welcome, yogis, as you gather. Please check in if you would like. No pressure, but it always makes me feel sweet and good and knowing you're all out there. And let's see. Hi, Anita. Nice to see you. Always. Or know that you're out there. Good. So today, really, you need a chair, or again, if you're laying in bed or on a sofa or in a lazy boy chair, or whatever it is, that's all good. I just truly want you guys to, hello, Jackson, truly want you guys to move. Hi, Victoria. How are you? And take breath and sort of just cleanse the mind. So much of this practice of yoga is kind of cleaning out the mind, letting it settle, letting it quiet, letting yourself come into your truth a little bit. Oh, Mama, that's so boring. So thanks, Jack. So just practice that sweet kindness wherever you are and really not overdoing it. And, if you have some things going on in your back, do less, right? So I really encourage that when you come into that, say, forward fold, and I give sort of 3 or 4 different versions of it, really do less and just let yourself experience your body and open up slowly, right? Slowly doesn't mean it's all going to happen today, right? We can take days. This is a practice. We establish a little bit of a routine and try and over time shift the mental state, shift the physical state a little bit too. So, oh, here are people. I didn't see that. Hi, Fran. Hi, Jean. Miani, my love. Nice to see you. And Barbara, Ron, and LJ. Love it. Good. And hi, Carl. Woo. So great. Good. So yesterday I had some problems with the camera. So I'm hoping that the camera on the computer, I'm hoping I won't have those problems today. There was a little disruption, but I think the weather's much better, so we shouldn't have many problems. Cross our fingers, okay? So today, as we come into our practice, excuse me, Jack. Yeah, just find your seat. And I'm going to just stay close to the camera to start, but your seat. So again, wherever you are, maybe in a chair. Hi, Paulette. Maybe a little bit more reclined, whatever that is. And just notice how you feel. Hi, Pat. Notice the length into your neck. And begin to notice the length into your spine as well. So as we just sit a little taller. And just let these shoulders melt away from the ears. And as you do that, begin to just feel the heart center open up. Softening our minds. And just moving into our bodies. Releasing what we can of negativity. And coming into this grace, this sweetness of our practice of dropping in. And just notice these first few moments as you just quiet, right? Quiet the body, the energy of the body. Notice where you can release maybe the neck a little bit more, maybe those shoulders down the back of the body. Maybe you can begin to soften the muscles of the face, bringing awareness to those temples, those eyebrows, the eyelids, even the eyeballs. And all those tiny little muscles around the eyes, soften them. And come into the jaw. And you might even open up the mouth today. And just kind of shift the jaw a little bit side to side. Hard to do that in talk. So just some movement of the jaw. You might yawn. And then just softly close the mouth. Close the lips softly. Tongue rests behind the bottom row of teeth. And just feel the space that is slowly coming to you. And then from here, take a nice inhale. Let it fill up all the way, even up to the crown of the head. Open the mouth and exhale out. 2 more like that. Inhale, just feel it nice and big, but slow. And then exhale out through the mouth. And again, inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Beautiful, close the lips. And just begin to take that breath again, in and out through the nose. Feel the tickle at the end of the nose with the inhale. Feel the warmth and softness with the exhale. Follow that breath. Inhales and exhales. And just notice if you can begin to find some evenness between the inhales and the exhales, some balance. Noticing if one breath is longer than the other. And bring them together a little bit. No particular way today. Just experience it. No judgment. Keep it playful. Just a few more rounds. Just stay with us. Beautiful. So that sweet balance of the breath, right? Expanding the lungs, opening up the lungs, keeping the muscles around the lungs strong, and keeping the tissue and fibers of the lungs flexible and movable. Now from here, we're going to stay with the pranayama, these breaths. But I want you to take an inhale, and we're going to count to 4. So inhaling, I'll do the counting. 2, 3, 4. And at the top, just kind of hold the breath softly. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath at the bottom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Just a nice little hold. 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Last round. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time exhale out. Inhale in through the nose. And again, exhale out through the mouth. Love it. Now, bring these hands together into your heart center. And as you do, just gently push the palms together. Sit a little taller. Get these shoulders down away from the ears. and just bow into that sweetness inside of you as we just take the mind away from negativities, and together here just practice loving kindness, practice coming into the goodness inside of you, the sweetness of your practice. Good. Take a nice inhale, lift your head. Exhale again, out through the mouth. Inhale for 3 ohms. Take that inhale. Exhale. Om. Get that inhale. Exhale. Om. Inhale. Last time. Beautiful. Getting those lungs to work and open up. I'm going to move back to my chair and we're going to begin to move. Got it. So as you find your seat in your chair, sitting tall, and again, if you're laying in bed, you can still get some nice length into the side bodies. Whatever it is, really just connect to it, drop into it. Sit nice and tall here, sit bones dropping down into the earth. Let that spine lengthen. And from here, we're going to just take and start bringing that gaze, that chin over the right shoulder. And as you do, you're just kind of opening up that left shoulder. So gaze over the right and just let that left shoulder, maybe it'll circle a little bit. Yeah, that feels good. And get that length from the ear to the shoulder. Lifting the belly button, opening up the heart. Good. One direction. Keep the gaze over that left shoulder, that right shoulder. Good. And then switch directions. Beautiful. One more round. Good. And then very slowly just bring that gaze slow back to center. And just take for a pause there. Dip the chin down and feel the space come into the back of the neck. Good. Inhales and exhales there. Good. 2 more breaths. Chin is dipped, space into the back of the neck and behind the shoulders. 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then just softly lift the chin back up to neutral. And we're going to take this gaze over our left shoulder. And as you do, just feel that right side from the ear down the neck to the tip of the shoulder. Feel it opening up. Just breathe there. And you might begin to just make some small circles of that right shoulder. Not overdoing anything and just staying into the movement, focusing the mind there. Love it. And then very slowly just switch directions. So take that right shoulder the other direction. Good. And then as you release, just bring this to gaze, this chin back to center. And one more time, just dip it down. And as you dip it down, feel that nice space up the back of the neck, slight rounding of the shoulders, lifting of the belly in and out. Take that breath. One more breath. Beautiful. And then just take this gaze, lift it up, take it up. And then now take these shoulders up towards the ears. And then both of them draw back, feeling the heart open. And then draw them down and just let them stay there for a little bit. So there's some muscular activity going on as you take these shoulders down. You're lifting the chest, the belly button's drawing up. Now from here, just lift the chin a little bit, staying active with the shoulders, drawing away from the ears. Lift the chin. Don't collapse back into the neck. I definitely don't want that. Just lift the chin, take another breath, inhale. And with that exhale, lift the chest. Good. Take another breath, inhale. Beautiful. And then just slowly relax the shoulders and bring the gaze back out in front. Nice. From here, we're going to take these arms, bring them down alongside. We're going to sweep them up to the sky, taking a nice inhale. Turn the palms out and exhale, brush the walls, open up the heart, right? So as we let go of negativity, we need to go deeply into our hearts, right? Into that sweetness of kindness. Inhale again. We're going to do this 3 more times. Exhale, open up the heart. Let the fingertips reach far away. Good. And again, inhale, reach up. And exhale, turn the palms out, brush the walls, feel the warmth coming into the arms and the shoulders and the chest. Good. 2 more. Inhale, lifting the belly button in and up. Exhale, open up the heart center. Good. Last time. Inhale, sweep up. Good. Palms together, exhale, hands to the heart. Anjali Mudra. Take your breath there. Bow in again. Coming back to your practice. Listening for the breath. Feeling the breath. 1 more here. Perfect. Now from here, we're going to take that right arm. We're going to reach it up to the sky. Get that nice big stretch. And we're going to take this left hand and we're going to bring it to the waist. As you do, take another inhale and take this right hand to the outside of that left knee. And lengthen again, lifting the belly button in and taking a twist to the left, opening up that heart. Feeling the waist, the ribs, the chest. And you can always take this left hand and it might kind of slide down to the chair if you have a place to kind of hook the fingertips. And that might take you a little deeper, but again, don't be forceful. 1 more breath here. And then very slowly releasing back to neutral spine. From here, take that left arm, reach it up to the sky, get that nice big reach through the side. Cross that left hand over to the outside of that right knee. Right hand finds the hip. Take a breath to lengthen, and then begin to take this twist to the right. Relax the shoulders, listen for the breath. And you can always take this right hand. You might hook it onto the chair a little bit if you'd like to take that twist a little deeper. But be really mindful not to overdo. Good. 1 more breath here. Beautiful. And then very slowly coming back through to center. Love it. From here, take these arms. This time, we're going to sweep them out and up in front of us. So taking them out and up. Good. And then from here, you're going to take and turn the palms away from you. You're going to lean forward a little bit and take them behind. So as you do, take the arms and reach them up. Open up the chest, almost like you're flying. And then from here, next inhale, sweep them back up. Good. And exhale, leaning forward a little bit, lifting the belly button in and up. Long spine, open up that chest. Good. 2 more like that. Inhale sweeps us up. Good. Exhale, brush the walls and take the fingertips behind you. Open up the heart, flying a little bit. Good. Inhale, comes back up. Good. And then exhale, just let your shoulders come back over the hips, arms come down. Just building some warmth into the body. We're going to take these arms again, and we're going to sweep them out to that T and then up to the sky. Take that nice reach, inhale. Relax the shoulders on the exhale. Good. Now from here, we're going to take that inhale, I'm going to go to the side, and we're going to begin to fold forward a little bit. So the arms are reaching out to a T. Good. Draw the belly button in and up, and then come back up. Good. So again, exhale, come forward a little bit. Inhale, back up. Good. Again, exhale, lean forward, lift the belly, arms come out to that T this time. And again, lift up. Good. 1 more. Down to that T. Good. And then take these hands, bring them to the tops of the knees. Yeah, so we're leaning forward. And from here, we're going to take and lift the chest and roll the shoulders away. So it's a little bit of that cow back. Good. Take another breath. And then ever so slowly, you're still leaning forward slightly, push into the hands, and just tuck the chin and round into the shoulders. Take another breath there. Good. Now again, begin to take and reach the heart forward, shoulders down away from the ears, a little bit of curving into the lower back, extension into the front of the body. And then again, round, tuck the chin, breathe into the backs of the shoulders. One more round, just like that. Reaching forward, shoulders melt away from the ears. Good. And then slowly tuck the chin and round. Nice. Now from here, come back and see if it feels okay. Bring the forearms down to the knees. You're a little bit lower now. And just rock slightly side to side. So the feet can come a little bit wider. And just feel as you take that space, rock your sit bones side to side. Let the lower back and hips open up. Just stay with the breath. Just go inward. One more breath here. Now, keeping the forearms, if you're there, down onto your knees, the tops of your knees. We're just going to push out of the forearms. And same thing, kind of move into that rounded cat back, into the shoulder blades and neck. Good. Take another breath. And then ever so slowly come back through. Lift the chest. Let the shoulders melt away from the ears. Yeah. And just send that heart forward. Should feel good. One more like that. So again, if your forearms are down, if that's too deep, just keep the hands down. Reach into the shoulder blades. Draw the belly button in. Should feel good. One more as you lift forward, opening up that heart. Good. Now, from here, we're going to come back, neutral spine. So, forearms on the knees or hands. It really becomes, you need to take care of yourself and watch what's right for you. I want you to take, keeping that left hand or forearm onto the knee, we're going to take this right arm out to a T. Good. So feel that space, draw the belly in, build some strength into the back of that arm, the back of the shoulder blade. Let the shoulder melt away from the ear. One more breath here. Nice bit of strength. Good. And then slowly bring that right elbow down. Good. Long spine, belly drawing in. Take that left arm out to that T. Get the shoulder away from the ear, sort of drawing down the back of the body a little bit. Palm facing down, and you're reaching the fingertips. One more breath. Beautiful. And then bring that elbow down. Good. Now from here, staying forward again, I want you just to take and let the head go. As you let the head go, we're not even rounding or any of that. We're staying long in the spine. And we're seeing how much we can just release the neck. And you might notice as you do that, there's a little kind of nice energy up the spine, but we're not rounding into it. Belly button's drawing in, spine is long. Just let the chin tuck in. Remember, we did it in the beginning, sitting tall. We're same position, just a little more active to get that tuck of the chin. One more breath. Beautiful. And then ever so slowly come back to that neutral spine. Good. Lifting the chin a little bit. Now from here, we're going to take, and I have a couple of options, right? You might find that you can take and bring that left hand down onto the earth or onto a can of soup or a block, whatever that is for you. And then from here, you're going to take that right arm and you're going to sweep it out to the side again. So similar shape, really drawing the belly in. Now again, if that left hand, it can also stay onto that left knee so you don't go that deep. Now from here, I want you to take that right hand and begin to take and turn the palm out as you place the back of the hand into the lower back. Good. Now draw the belly in and just open up that chest a little bit, not forceful. Take your breath. And again. So if your hand is down, it might be like that. Feels good. Beautiful. And then very slowly, so important, unravel. If that left hand is down, slide it back up to the knee. Find that long neutral spine again. Take a breath. And again. Beautiful. Now we're going to take that twist to the other side. My back is going to turn to you, so you can see it from the other side. So same thing, that right hand might slide down to the earth that's really deep, or to a prop, or you might keep that right elbow or hand on the knee. We're going to take that left arm out to a T, out to the side. Feel the muscles into the back of the body. You can't see this at all. Good. Take your time. So again, it might look like this. Then begin to take that left arm and begin to sweep it into your lower back. Draw the belly in and just open up that chest a little bit. Not forceful. Again, it might look bigger on me and smaller on you, whatever feels right. Don't overdo. One more breath here. And then ever so slowly, bringing that left forearm back down. Nice neutral spine. That right hand slides back to the knee. And then just find that long spine here. Take your breath. Good. And again. Love it. Now, all of us slide the hands back to the knees, push, and come up. Notice how that feels when you arrive back up. So we did a lot of movement in the spine. So just pause, feel it, take care of it. Take a breath. Beautiful. And again. Perfect. Good. So from here, we're going to take that left hand, we're going to bring it to our waist. And this right hand, we're going to let it come down alongside us. Lift out of the hips and kind of lengthen the spine, open the heart, and then just take this right hand up to the sky. Take a breath, inhale. Take this a little bit over to the left. Exhale. Come back up, inhale. And then over with that exhale. Don't overdo, it's not a big stretch. Inhale. Good. One more. Exhale. Beautiful. Now come back up with that right arm and then take it across to the outside of that left knee. Let that hand really kind of grab onto that outer thigh or knee. Sit tall and then begin again to twist to the left. Open the heart. Take your time. This should feel good, right? We did a nice deep twist just before this. So we're just opening up, not overdoing. One more breath. Beautiful. And then ever so slowly, just come back through center and release. Notice that we did a side stretch, a twisting stretch as well. So coming to the other side, we're taking this right hand to the hip to start. This left hand, let it come down alongside you. Feel the soles of the feet on the earth as you begin to sweep this left arm up to the sky. Lifting and lengthening. And then just take this over to the right, just a little bit. Remember, the core is drawing in to support this movement. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, go over just to a sweetness of the spot. Good, there it is. And then back up. Good. One more time, up and over. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up. And then cross this left hand to the outside of the right knee. Nice clasp onto that thigh and lengthen and take that twist, opening up the heart again. Should feel good. One more breath. Beautiful. And then ever so slowly releasing, coming back through to center, to neutral. Now we're going to come into those cow cats. Sitting tall. Remember we did a little bit of it when we were leaning forward, opening up more of the upper body. Now we're going to sit a little bit taller and you'll feel this through the mid and lower spine a little bit more, and of course the front of the body. So we're going to start with that cow. Inhaling, lifting the chest, tail reaches behind, heart opens, should feel sweet. Slowly round back into that cat. Love it. I needed that nice kind of extension into the back of the body. Beautiful. Inhale, come back, reaching forward to that cow. Open the heart. And then exhale, rounding back, tucking the tail, reaching into the back of the body. Good. A few more rounds. Just moving at your own pace, opening up that heart. Beautiful. Rounding as you like. Good. And just think about as you move back and forth through these poses, the vertebrae moving, the heart opening, the shoulders melting away from the ears. And then the slowness of the tucking of the tail, the belly button drawing in, the stretch into the back of the neck and shoulders. Love it. A few more rounds. Just really feel the goodness of it. And the other direction. Letting go of negativity and just feeling the body as it moves with breath. This lovely practice. Now, come into that cat pose and just pause there. So that roundedness, that spine reaching behind you, the chin tucking in. One more breath. Good. And then ever so slowly come back, neutral spine. So again, that neutral, shoulders over the hips, soles of the feet to the earth. Or again, wherever you are, find that space. We're going to take and bring this right arm out to a T. So as you do, take it out to that T, out to the side, get that length into the neck. And then we're going to cross that right arm over to the outside of the left knee. Take that left arm out to the side, lift the belly button in and up, and then cross that left arm to the outside of the right knee. Good. Take a breath there, inhale. And then slowly again, move towards that cat back and just keep those hands onto the outside of the thighs or knees as much as possible. And just round there and feel the shoulders reaching forward, kind of tucking in. So everything I told you not to do, not to have the shoulders up by the ears, you're kind of almost reaching them towards the ears and then dropping them into a rounded space. One more breath here. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to take that left arm and we're going to begin to open it up as you begin to sit taller. Good. And then take that right arm, open it up, and open up that heart. Take a breath, inhale. And that exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, take these arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring the hands to your heart center. Should feel good. Yeah. Feet on the earth. Take your breath. Slide these hands back to the knees. Good. And then from here, we're going to start. We're going to switch. We're going to take that left arm out to the side. Open it up. Then cross that left arm over to the outside of the right knee. I feel like this is the side I did before. Maybe not. And then taking that right arm, reach it out to the side. Open it up. And then cross it over to the outside. Good. Take a breath. Inhale. And again, just begin to round a little bit. No, this is good. I can feel the difference. Rounding in, tucking the tail, and breathing into the backs of the shoulders, the belly button drawing in. You might even find you just kind of sit back into it a little bit as long as it feels sweet, as long as it feels good. One more breath. And then from here, we're going to take that left arm and we're going to begin to open it out to that T. And as you do, you begin to sit tall. Beautiful. Take that that opposite arm. This will be the left now. And open it up. So both arms open up. The chest opens up. Should feel good. Take a breath. Take the arms up to the sky. Nice big inhale. Palms together as you exhale down to your heart center. Bow in. Feel the space at the back of the neck. Breathing there. And again. Beautiful. Now from here, bring the hands back down to the knees. We're going to take that right hand, we're going to place it to the outside of that left knee. And we're going to take this left hand and we're going to take it out to the side again. So opening it up, turn the palm out, take and lift the chest. Good. Now from here, we're going to take that left hand and we're going to cross it over to that right shoulder. Take a breath, inhale. Good. And then exhale, we're just going to twist a little bit to the left. Draw the belly in. Don't go too far. It's not a big twist. You're going to feel this a little bit at the waist. Now, just let that chin tuck in a little bit. Let that left shoulder round a little bit. So kind of rounding slightly in. Good. One more breath. Just feel where this goes in your body. A little awkward. Beautiful. And then draw the belly button back in. Come back to length. Take that left arm. Reopen it up. Good. And then take this right hand. Reopen it up. Good. Take an inhale. Lift the heart. Exhale. Open up that chest. Inhale. Come back up. And exhale. Hands to your heart center. Perfect. Good. Bring the hands back down. A lot of working on the twisting, on the shoulders, on the front of the body as well. So from here, switching sides, taking that left hand to the outside of that right knee, sit tall, and then take that right hand out to that T, opening it up, palm facing forward, relax the shoulders as much as possible, lift the belly button in and up to support the back, cross this right hand over to the outside of that left shoulder and just kind of cup the shoulder for a moment. Good. And then very slowly, we're going to begin to twist to the right. Take your time, belly draws in, and you're going to feel this a little bit into that right waist slightly and into the backs of the shoulders. Don't go so far, right? And then from there, just dip the chin slightly, draw the belly button in and up, feel a nice stretch into the back of the neck, into the spine. Good. One more breath. Love it. And then slowly lift the head back up. And then take this right arm out to that T. Good. And then take this left arm back out into that T. Good. Take a nice inhale. Open up the heart. Take that exhale, lift and expand the heart. Big stretch into the shoulders. Good. Inhale. Exhale. This time just bring the arms down. Let them dangle alongside. Nice little rhythm. Nice little movement into the body. So from here, we're going to take and bring these feet a little bit wider. Yeah, toes are going to turn out following the knees. So as we've opened up a lot of the shoulders and the waist, we're going to take and bring these hands down, keeping them on the knee. And I want you to feel a little bit of the inner thigh. Actually, before we go into the movement, take the palms, bring them to the inner thighs or inner knees. And you're kind of almost pushing the knees out, but then I want your knees to then push back. You'll feel some work coming into the arms, but also into the inner thighs. Lift the belly button in and up. Open up the heart. Good. One more breath like that. Beautiful. And now just let the hands come on to the tops of the thighs. So that really kind of establishes that this whole body, this pelvic floor lifting, the soles of the feet, the inner outer thighs, getting them to work a little bit. From here, we're going to take those goddess dips. So as we do, take a nice inhale. And if you're new, you can just watch the first round. And exhale, take that right shoulder across to the outside, to the inside of that left knee. Just feel that space into the whole right side of the waist, rib cage, neck, and shoulder. Lift the belly button in and up, tuck the chin, and roll up. Good. Then taking that left shoulder across the body, kind of dipping it down towards the inside of that right knee. Let the head go. Feel that big stretch along the whole left side of the body. Lift the belly button in and up, and roll back up. Good. That's our movement. You can go as deeply or not as deeply as you like. So whatever it is for you, coming to the other side, Right shoulder across the body. Let the head go. Dip into it as much as you like. Most importantly, draw the belly button in to roll back up. Good. Other side. Left shoulder across. Head releases. Chin begins to tuck in a little bit. And reach back up. So good. Now on your own, just find that movement for you. You can always add on to it. Rolling up. Good. Taking it to the other side. Feeling the whole body as you roll up, but using the core to support it. And again. Beautiful. Good. Last time to this side. Really nice. And then slowly rolling up. When you're done with your series, good, should feel good. Now from here, we're going to keep the legs a little wider. Maybe you slip to the edge of your chair. And we're going to take this right leg out to the side. So you can see it's out to the side and my toes are facing up a little bit. So we're going to sit nice and tall here. Lift the belly button in and up. Good. And now to start, we're going to turn our torso over that left knee. Feel a little bit of activity come into the inside of that right leg. And then from here, hands onto that thigh, lifting the belly. You're just going to slide over that right knee a little bit. Not a whole bunch. Take your breath. And again. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back up. Good. Now, we're going to take and open up that right leg a little bit more, but bring the toes down onto the earth. You can't really see. My foot is down onto the earth, and my toes are facing towards my camera. This left leg is opening up a little bit. Yeah, the basset is making it really difficult. Thank you, Fred. Good. So we're in this warrior two legs. You can see that left ankle and knee have alignment. That back leg, there's this sort of opening of the hips. The belly button's lifting in and up. Now, if it feels okay to you, take and bring these arms out to a T. Yeah? Open up and maybe take the gaze over the left fingertips. 2 breaths here. Make it yours. Don't make it so big that you're hurting your hips. 1 more breath. Good. Now, from here, take that left elbow and bring it down onto that left thigh or that hand. Take this right arm, just bring it into your lower back or to your waist. Yeah? Whatever feels right. It's a little deeper side stretch all the way into that right leg. Relax the shoulders. Take your breath. You can always take that arm and sweep it up and over. These are bigger poses leading into that. You don't have to do any of them, right? Keep yourself safe. 1 more breath. Beautiful. Lift the belly button in and up to come back up, please. Love it. Now, ever so slowly, that right leg slow comes back in. Bring the legs back together. Yes, and give them a little shake. Yeah, and observe. Hopefully you didn't overdo. You just gently, slowly moved into the poses, taking it to where that sweet spot of your practice is for you. Good. Now, from here, we're going to come to the other side. So we're going to take that left leg and we're going to reach it out, and this right foot to start kind of opens up, toes and knees facing the same direction. Sit tall. Good. Toes on that left leg are up to the sky to start. And we're going to take and turn our torso over that bent knee. Yeah. Feel that energy come into the inside of that left leg. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. Beautiful. And then maybe lean into it a little bit with the exhale. Good. Keep that left leg active. 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then slowly coming back up. Good. We're going to take that left foot, and then we're going to take and bring the toes down onto the earth. Yeah. And this right knee over that right ankle. So there's a big opening coming into the hip. So modify this as much as possibly, as much as you need. You can always just bend the knee and not take it as deep. Again, it doesn't matter. What matters is taking care of you, staying out of that negative mind because you're taking that self-care. Go ahead, sit nice and tall here. Take your breath and maybe take the arms out to that T and maybe the gaze goes over those right fingertips. Warrior two here. One more breath and you can always have one hand down, right? Good. Now from here, we're going to move. We're going to take that left forearm or hand down to, that right forearm or hand down to that right knee. So whatever it is for you. Yeah. So if that right forearm comes down, that's good too. That left hand onto the hip, feel that nice space come to the whole left side of the body. And if you like, you can always sweep it up and take it over. Again, wherever you like to be. I'm going to come into the sort of mid-level for me. Relax the neck, one more breath. Beautiful. And then ever so slowly, please, slow, come back up. Sliding that left leg or kind of heel toeing it back and bringing the feet back together. Noticing how that feels into the legs, right? Into the side body. Good. Relax. Just notice the whole structure, the whole body. Now from here, we're going to come up. So I give a couple of options. You can stay in your chair for sure. And a couple of movements you can do in your chair. You can always bring another chair in, placing your hands on and take a nice kind of downward dog there. Or the hands might come onto a table if you're sitting in front of a dining table or onto a counter. And for us that are coming up to standing, just let the feet plant on the earth, zip up the inner thighs, arms come down alongside you, and then begin to sweep them up. And maybe you come all the way up, pushing down into the earth and reaching the fingertips up to the sky, reaching nice and long, open the heart, stretching the body, and then hands come down to your heart center. Good. Just notice how you feel. Shift around. I'm going to move my chair so that it's to the side. Good. Yeah, and standing behind it. So I encourage the chair to be right where you can touch it. We're not going to be standing very long today, but just to be able to have that support for balance of the chair. So from here, we're going to take that right leg and we're going to step it back. And we're going to step it back and keep that heel lifted. And that left knee is bent, so it's over that left ankle. Good. Open up the heart. And from here, we're going to take that right arm, reach it to the sky, lengthening through the front of the body. Take a breath, inhale. Good. And then with the exhale, you might have to go around the chair. I want you to take this arm, bring it behind you, and lean forward a little bit. Good. Beautiful. Inhale, take that arm back up. Good. That's our movement. Exhale, lean forward. Feel that left leg working. Let the core breathe, lift up. Two more. Inhale. Watch your balance. Good. And exhale. Working the leg strength. One more. Inhale. Come back up. Beautiful. And exhale. Arm behind you. Love it. Now from here, take that right hand, bring it back onto the chair. Should feel good. Take that right heel, bring it down onto the earth, toes facing forward. And so as you'll notice here, you're in that warrior two footing again. Left knee over the left ankle, that back foot, the toes facing out about 90 degrees. And I'm not mirroring you, so just listen to the right lefts here. So that left hand is down onto the chair, and that right hand sweeps up if you like, and then over. Good. You can always keep that right hand right into the hip. Take that stretch into the whole right side of the body. So again, it can look like this. Lots of core. One more breath. Good. And then ever so slowly coming back up. Hand comes back to the hip if you like. Good. And then from here, take and bring that right hand to the chair back, roll to the ball of that back foot. And here's that work. We're going to step forward. Yes. And see if you can come into that chair pose. We did this the other day, just keeping the legs strong. Good. Taking 2 more breaths. Weight shifts a little bit into the heels. You can always have one arm down. 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then push into the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Open up that heart. Beautiful. Hands to your heart center as you exhale. Take your breath. And again. Beautiful. And then from here, I'm going to switch sides. Hands onto the chair. We're going to take, and I'm not mirroring you again. So that left leg is going to come back. You're on the ball of that left foot, right? And that right knee is over the ankle, gaze is out in front. A nice little energy up the back of the leg. Focus out. And then take this left arm, reach it up to the sky. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Now from here, take a nice inhale. And with the exhale, bring that arm slightly behind you. Lean forward a little bit. Lengthen. Inhale, come back up. And exhale again. Lean forward, open up. Excuse me. Inhale for 2 more. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, working the legs. There's not a bunch of standing poses today, so just getting through these. Good. And then slowly, excuse me, bring the hands back down onto the chair. We're going to take that back heel, bring it down onto the earth, and toes face out. You're in that warrior 2 legs. Yeah, feel that space. Take your breath. Good. And then option. That left arm can reach out behind you or come into that waist. Either or, doesn't matter. We're going to bend this right arm a little bit, and then maybe you sweep that left arm up and over. Big stretch into the side. Legs are working. It can also be here. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Beautiful. And then this time, very slowly bring the chest back up. Push out of that front leg. Turn the toes in, right? So now we're in that wide stance. This is our last standing pose. So I'm standing this way without the chair in front of me, but you can also stand wide with the chair in front for balance, okay? Take what's right for you. Now, from here, we are going to turn the toes out a little bit. We're coming into that goddess pose. So as you turn them out slightly, it's so that the knees track in the same direction of the toes, staying tall into the front of the body, the back of the body. We're going to bend these knees a little bit, just enough, right? And then from here, the hand, maybe one hand lifts off the chair and reaches up to the sky. Maybe both, so it's up to you. Then I want you to push out of the legs, lengthen, zip up the inner thighs, and then maybe take a little bit of a cactus of the arms. Good. 2 more like that. Inhale, lengthen, push out of the feet. Good. Exhale as you cactus. Good. 1 more. Inhale as you lengthen, and then exhale as you cactus. So good. Inhale, lengthen. Beautiful. Bring the hands back to your heart center or to the top of the chair. Good. And then from here, we're just going to make our way back to standing behind the chair. So however that is for you, coming back, standing behind. And just pause there. So our balance today is just going to be standing in that Tadasana. So the feet kind of a couple of inches apart underneath the hips, knees, ankles, right? That alignment. And then just standing to the side, let the shoulders reach over the hips, right? So we're not here with our hips back and we're not here with our hips forward, right? We want to take and get that length into the body, gaze out in front and the long neck. Now option hands onto the chair or hands down alongside you. Whatever feels right. We're going to take 5 breaths here. Tadasana, this lovely kind of rooted pose as we reach out of our bodies to the crown of the head. Take your breath. Exhale softly. Inhale. And exhale. Just standing tall. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Tadasana, just feeling the whole body strong and soft with the breath. 1 more. Beautiful. And that's it. So from here, we're going to come back down to seated. Take your time. Try not to collapse into that chair. Sitting down. Nice. Hello, Penelope. And then as we sit tall, again, those shoulders over the hips, knees over the feet this time. Good. And just pause there. Good. Now, we're going to take and bring this right leg, and we're just going to lift it up. And then from here, if it feels okay, you might release that left hand and open this leg up a little bit. So similar goddess, but sit tall. Getting a little of that inner thigh. Good. Nice. And then take this foot, just bring it down onto the earth so it's open, right? That right foot is open. Take that right hand to the inside, push into it, lift the belly, and take a little twist to the left. That left hand can maybe go to the waist if that feels good, or the chair, opening the inside of that right leg. Open the heart. And again. 1 more breath, kind of pushing the knee open slightly. Good. And then as you release, come back to neutral, walking that right foot back in. Perfect. Staying with that right side. Again, you might lift that leg back up, circle the ankle, or keep that foot down onto the earth and circle. Good. One direction. And then the other. Beautiful. And then bring that foot back down if it was lifted and find this neutral. Good. Now, coming to that left leg. Same thing. You can lift it up. Good. And then from here, just for some of that strength, you can allow this to open out, right? Allow this left knee to open out. Good. Take a breath there. And then let that left foot come down onto the earth, or you could have just walked it over. Whatever feels right. It's just adding a little something. And then pushing that left hand to the inside of that left thigh. Beautiful. Take and lengthen. Open it up a little bit more. You'll begin to feel that stretch to the inner thigh. And then very slowly begin to twist to the right. As you do, kind of opening up the heart, and that right hand might come to the hip, or it might even take a little piece of that chair and open you up. It's about opening up the front of the body here, relaxing the shoulders and the inside of that left leg. 1 more breath. Actually, 2 more breaths. And now 1 more breath. Beautiful. And as you softly release, just slowly heel toeing that left leg back in. Good. Nice. Just notice how you feel. And we're just going to take 2 rounds of that cat-cow, that movement of the spine. So first, starting with the cow, lifting the chest, opening up the heart. And then rounding into that cat. Feels good. 1 more breath. Inhale. 1 more breath as you exhale, rounding into that spine. Good. Coming back to that neutral. Sitting nice and tall. Take a nice inhale through the nose. Soft exhale out through the mouth. And just let yourself pause here. Just let yourself be. Just feel the breath as it rises and falls within you. Just let yourself go. Again, just pausing here. Feeling the practice, feeling the sweetness of the practice, the kindness of the heart, and the releasing of the mind whenever you can. And feel the sensations of the breath moving in your body. And just hear the sounds around you. You bring these hands together at your heart center and let the thumbs rest to your chest. Sit a little taller. And then just bow your head to your heart. Breathing in and out. And just feel that sweet practice. And as you lift your head, take an inhale. Exhale out through the mouth. And inhale together for one Om. Inhale. As we bow to the beauty within and the beauty without. Honoring you and honoring me. Namaste. Beautiful. Thank you, yogis. So good. So good, so good. Nice practice. Yeah. And if you were here in the beginning, just remembering that movement and that breath, really kind of strengthening the muscles around our lungs and keeping the tissue of our lungs, the fibers of our lungs flexible, really important, So just as we may not be doing as many activities, I definitely want you to stay with that breathing and feeling the breath into your body. It's so healing. So thank you so much. Let me know if you liked it. Reach out and tell your friends, because referrals are so great, and you can all come here and we can enjoy each other together. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, Jean. Pat. Aw, Joe.